Welcome everybody to the Newb. I am Groot.
I am Groot.
We are Groot.
But actually, I'm Jade.
I'm Merzro.
And I'm Lodge.
And I'm sick.
I
Yay.
have avoided this cold very, very efficiently this year.
My arms hurt because I fell out of a swing last night at 3 in the morning. Don't stand on a swing and swing, because you can slip out of it and then have the swing wrap around your arms, and that hurts when you land.
You had yourself a little bit of an adventure, didn't you?
Yes, and then I woke up in the morning and went and did karate.
That probably didn't help.
Not at all.
Anyway, so this past week has been a very hectic one for us. It's mostly filled with class and school and a little bit of work.
I have a lot of work and a little bit of school.
I got a fair balance of both work and school.
I've got schoolwork, I've got work, and I've got school.
I mostly just have work and then a bunch of junky little schoolwork.
So, I'm going to be completely honest, and I haven't gotten anything done on our project this week, which is unfortunate. But I think we're going to go through some changes here in the next couple weeks here to try to fix this problem that we've all been having.
Yes. Although I was pretty much planning on just doing concept work for the next little while anyway. I mean, I was just planning on that being most of the work that gets done anyway.
Which really sucks, because now we're back at A. We're stuck in B.
No, not necessarily. Because concept work is not necessarily B. It's still getting stuff done. The stuff needs to be put on paper before it gets turned into game.
Yeah, but concept work, in your particular case, is a lot of words and a lot of drawings, which don't form games as well as
Hey
models.
man, everybody's got a most Hollywood movies have an art development stage.
True. It's
Like,
our art development
set design
stage.
isn't just Ridley Scott doesn't walk into a room and say, "Okay, I need a big metal fuck off penis right there and go." No, they sit around a room and do drawings and talk about it for a year or something.
Oh god.
Actually, the concept stage is usually progressive throughout the entire project. It's like, we're doing this scene, and then while we're doing this scene, we're also kind of thinking about 5 scenes down the road.
Exactly.
The dude's going to walk around and do the thing, and we got to figure out how we make the room look nice while they're walking around doing whatever the thing is that they're doing.
I still think we need some more productive, less concept, more product.
Yeah, but
Stuff.
the concept stage does still need to happen, and there's
Yes.
a lot left to be thought out.
Yeah, there
For
is.
example,
This is true.
we still need to work a lot, and this has got to be you and me, mostly you. We need to work out how Fia's gonna interact with the spirit in stages or in levels.
I was thinking about that.
We gotta write. We know the plot, but we need to write the
We
story.
need to write it down.
Yeah. Well, we've written down the plot, but we haven't written down the
No,
story.
I think we need to write the script.
Oh yeah, we also need to write the script.
You need to write the script, and I'm going to make you guys do this, and you're going to hate me for it.
Yeah.
You should do storyboards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Story. No, that's
Drawn
really helpful.
Drawn
storyboards.
storyboards.
I'll let you draw.
Uh-huh. Okay. I'm looking at some collaborative software for us, so
Cool.
we'll figure this out. Have you gotten anything done, Lodge?
Mostly just messing around with rigging tools in 3ds Max. Trying to rig the Fia character in 3ds Max. Seems to be going all right.
Okay. Do you know what Jake's been up to?
Jacob's been very busy with basically everything that has nothing to do with this project.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I know Virginia's been working very hard, on the boss concept that we told her to start drawing for us.
Cool.
So she's been trying to work on that again.
Was that the mid boss or the end boss?
Warrior dude.
Oh, the priest.
I think so.
Okay.
Yes. Mid-boss.
Mid boss.
Yes.
We've talked about that on the blog, so
Yeah.
whatever.
Steven, I have to send him that image, but he hasn't been up to much because I haven't sent him that image yet. I was
Okay.
supposed to send him an image of the level that's in here.
Oh, you still haven't done that?
Yeah.
That was a while ago.
That
man.
was a while ago.
I only asked me like a week and a half ago.
That's a while.
That's a while.
My brain.
I remember being present for him asking you that, so it couldn't have been a week and a half ago.
No, he Facebooked me.
Oh, so he's asked you multiple times.
Yes.
Cool.
Just now
I
we
just
have it
can't
in
think of a
writing.
proper way, like, besides picture, but that... yes.
You
Just
could just-
fold it up into an airplane and throw it in the direction of his house and hope it gets there.
Or just take it to him.
Suppose.
You do own a car.
And we don't
Kind of.
really need it right now.
This is also true.
The image in question is basically a huge overhead map that we loosely planned out would be the fire level.
You know what I think we should do before we send it to him, though?
What?
I need you to write out what everything means.
I did.
Did you?
I did, yeah. I told him that before. I had to go on a trip last summer or something. Did I go somewhere last summer? I can't remember.
Oh.
There was a place
It's just your life, not mine.
Yeah. I remember there being a reason why I wasn't going to be around, and so I had to write out for Steven what everything meant on the map. So I'm fairly sure that's taken care of. Unless I'm too vague about what I'm saying. I say just give it to him, and if it doesn't make any sense,
He can improvise.
he can improvise or take it back, and I'll try to elaborate further.
Okay, I'll just...
But I think I did a pretty good
I'll
job.
just send him a picture here in a second, then.
And I'm fairly biased about what I think is a good job.
Clearly.
Good job, Homestar.
What?
So, let's talk
Good
challenges.
Jorb Homestar.
No. Great job, Hornstar.
No, it's Jorb.
Jorb.
Yeah,
Jorb. It sounds more like a Newfoundlander.
Jorb.
Anywho...
Anyways.
Challenges!
Sick Coach Z is a Newfie. Let it be known. Homestar Runner's coming back, folks. Challenges. Fire alarm. Challenges.
I'm gonna start. I didn't play Bayonetta.
Jerk. Too busy being controlled by destiny.
Yes, I was, actually.
Don't let them take your brain, man.
Dude, it's the WoW monkey, except
it's-
Destiny.
it's-
It's a WoW shooter.
You don't understand. This game is his destiny.
Shut up.
No.
Anyway, yeah, so I didn't get it done.
I was supposed to watch a movie in French. I forgot what movie it was for a really long time, and then started watching it earlier today, and every website ever was broken.
Was it Finding Nemo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like pretty much every website I found the movie
Le
on
Monde de Nemo.
couldn't watch it past like 10 minutes if they had a French version, so I just gave up on the movie.
You could have gone to Digital World, gotten a copy of it, and put it in a DVD player.
Yeah, but I have $0 that I can spend right now. I have to
Credit
pay
card.
my...
That's not money. That's not money. That's
I-
not money. That's debt.
You're right, but it's $3.54 debt. I don't really see that being a problem.
I have to pay my tuition next Friday.
Cool. I don't see what the problem is with that, though.
I don't get paid until the Thursday after next.
Oh, well, what's $3.54 on top of what, $2,500?
Well, it's actually $14.50. and
So
right
it's not nearly as bad.
Yeah, except that I have $14.45 in my bank account and $15 in loonies, and that's laundry money.
Come over to my house.
I'll beat you over the head with my laptop if you keep this up.
I'm serious though. If you'd rather not spend money on laundry, just come to my house. Bring your own soap, and we're good.
I might have to do that.
He's actually got a really good point there.
Or his house, whatever.
No, that's in my lease.
Oh, that's in your lease.
That's in my lease.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't do that.
I don't have a lease. I live with my dad.
Yeah, no, but
I'm a loser.
It's in my lease. I can't do that. I would, but I can't.
We just have coin-operated machines in the basement that run on their own power meter.
Yeah, man, just bring your own soap and some whatever, and you're good. Anyway, yeah.
Did you understand those 10 minutes of French that you watched?
Oh yeah, no, I can understand French just fine. Basically, 3/4 of the people I work around every day speak French.
I
And my
suppose
karate
we-
instructor mostly just speaks French. So.
I suppose being on the base, that does happen.
Sorry.
And you.
Me.
Yeah,
I did the challenge. Fuck you guys.
I tried.
I didn't.
I actually tried. It was a week before I could remember what movie I was supposed to watch, though.
You could have, listened to the podcast.
I didn't get internet until Wednesday.
That's still 3 days ago. I might even own a copy of Finding Nemo.
I have a copy in French on my hard drive.
Fuck all of it.
Yeah,
And you're only like 5 minutes that way.
yeah. If it's
4.
not at my house, it's at my mom's
4.
house.
Sorry.
My thumb hurts. This is
I don't see what
completely
that has to do with anything.
Absolutely nothing, but my thumb hurts.
Anyway,
Alright.
your challenge was to
Listen to Not Your Kind of People, I think was the name of the album by
Yes.
Garbage. So that's what happened to alternative music. I had no idea. Like, wow.
Yeah.
The new Smashing Pumpkins is really good. That's what it sounds like, as if the Smashing Pumpkins had a girl instead of, what's his name, the bald guy who wears a skirt. That's what he does.
Yeah, they're lead
My
singer.
brain just sort of like, what the fuck am I looking at here? Anyway, so yeah, that was the challenges for the week. Not very productive.
It was very good. Like, that's typical. You and I have pretty much the same taste and stuff, except we both kind of developed our tastes in very different ways, where you like, we have very different tastes in music, but there's crossover whenever it's like, hey, you should listen to this. Okay. Oh shit, that's good.
Yeah, usually I don't point you towards the other really strange stuff that I listen to.
Yeah. I think the most recent thing that I didn't like that you pointed me towards was Always Sometimes Monsters, and you conceded the point that there's a very clear reason why I wouldn't
Oh yeah,
like
no,
that.
there's a reason why most people wouldn't like that game. It is a quality game in its own right, but it has some work before it would be the best it can be.
Yeah. No, but anyway, yeah, it was really, really, really good. Shit, I didn't write a review for it necessarily, but I don't feel like I needed to. The bonus tracks I wasn't really into. Like, they're very clearly B-sides, and I don't like that. When a band releases an album in a regular and a deluxe edition, put the work into your deluxe edition. Give us a reason to spend that extra 10 or $5 or whatever.
You want an album that's not worth it to get the deluxe edition? Hydra by Within Temptation. Half of them are evolution tracks. So basically, like, 30-second clips of different versions of that song before they decided on the final version.
Oh,
Craig,
jeez.
the Nightwish, what was it, Amaranth?
Yeah, it's like the Amaranth demo. And now imagine if they had like
Actually,
6 different...
I like the Amaranth demo more than I like the actual
But imagine
song.
if they had like 6 different versions of the Amaranth demo that just had like different elements of the final added into it, but they just really clash until like the last 2 versions.
That's awful.
And then just make it fade in and out of these different versions as it progresses through this 6-minute long song. So you're just listening to like the terrible part of a recording studio artist's job.
That's terrible.
And there's 6 of those out of the 8 tracks on
Speaking
the
of
B-side
Nightwish.
CD for that deluxe edition.
Speaking of Nightwish, though, they just released a tour date, and it starts in Montreal.
Cool.
Yeah.
They
trip.
have more than one
I don't
Canada
know.
location?
Nah.
I didn't check.
Actually, that might be worth it to see Nightwish live. I bet that might actually be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Rap announced the first confirmed Nightwish concert in Canada in 2015. Oh, sorry, Quebec.
Quebec.
April 13th.
This is Canada. Don't let the block fool you. That's Canada.
I meant Quebec City.
Still Canada.
I know, but never mind.
They're Canada until
Another
until they're
referendum?
not. They're Canada until they're not. That's all I have to say about that. Same with Scotland. They're the UK until they're not.
Which they are still part of the UK. Right?
Exactly. That's
I think Australia is a better example. They were part of the UK until they weren't. Because they're not anymore.
us to a certain degree. We weren't really the UK, but we were under the British.
Yeah,
Empire,
but
right?
but ours was. Can we have our independence, please? Okay.
Yeah. There was
The states. We're having our independence. No, you're not. Yes, we are. No, you're not. Yes, we are. No, you're not. Yes, we are.
It's just clear
Bitch,
proof.
I'm gonna throw your tea!
It's just clear proof of that it's all in the way you asked for something.
And then some Native American dude walked through and killed a guy and nobody cared. Assassin's Creed 3, that was poorly said. I
That was
apologize.
very poorly done. Yeah, I
I was
had
gonna
no
say, I
clue
had
where
no
that was
idea
going
where-
or where it came from.
Sorry, everybody.
Also, I played Black Flag. That's one thing I did last week.
Did you like it?
No. It is not an Assassin's Creed game. You can't.
You don't
just-
even like Assassin's Creed games. You're
yes,
no
but I
one
like
to
this
judge.
less than I liked more Assassin's Creed games because you aren't actually an assassin. You're some dude who found an assassin outfit. Okay, you stole it, but
Found
and you
on somebody else that you just happen to stick your sword through.
pretty much.
Actually, he is.
Found it.
He does have assassin blood.
Yes,
But
he's
he's
part
not-
of Altair's
he's-
lineage.
Yes, but that doesn't really count for much.
Yeah,
it does.
He is in the patrilineage.
Trust me, yes, it does.
The big complaint about that game is the controls are even more clunky on doing some things than previous Assassin's Creed games, and you can't do one of the funnest things, which is just run around and murder innocent civilians.
You could never do that.
You can do that in the previous games, they just
No, you
very
can't.
much discourage it.
No, you desync if you do that.
Exactly, but you can't even attack them in
I'm
the
aside
fourth
with
game.
him on this one. You can, but it's not going to end well for you.
In pretty much every previous game, it was like you can attack 3 civilians before desynchronizing. But in Assassin's Creed Black Flag, you can't even raise your sword at them. If you hit the swing sword button when staring at a civilian, your guy just kind of flops his arm a little bit.
What?
It's like,
You know, I never tried because I've been it's sort of conditioned in my head.
Right,
not
you're
to kill
trained not
civilians.
to, yeah.
Right?
yeah, so obviously they expected no new Assassin's Creed players to jump in on this game because all the old Assassin's Creed players have learned to not do that. But the new ones are all just like, I want to stab that guy because he's talking to me funny. But I can't. All I can do is point my elbow at his general direction every once in a while.
I just
Well,
don't
you are a
kill
pirate in
civilians.
this game, so let's just assume he's drunk.
Actually, when you
I
can
think-
get drunk.
I
So
also
let's
think
just
the
assume
pirates,
he's drunk all the time.
The pirates should have less morals and less reason to desynchronize when killing civilians
No, you don't understand. He's an assassin.
than an
He always
assassin.
has morals. Even when he's a
He
Templar,
actually
has
becomes
morals.
an assassin, though.
Yeah, but
Spoilers.
Or whatever.
besides the point.
You might as well be an assassin, even before he becomes an assassin.
Yeah.
Yar, matey.
He
If you're
does
part
have...
of that lineage, you're basically... Oh, what's the term? Oh, fuck it, I lost my train of thought.
It's hereditary at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
Choo choo.
Like, for fuck's sake, Desmond Miles is a hero. Of course it's hereditary.
Michael Fassbender.
Fassbender?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, he's tied to the Assassin's
He's
Creed
mine.
movie now. He's the...
What's his... Desmond.
He's the Desmond analog. He's not Desmond.
No, that's what they said is Desmond.
Wait, it's actually going to be about Desmond?
I don't know. That's what I was told.
Fuck this movie.
What movie?
I don't want a Desmond movie. I know what happens to Desmond.
No, I also hear that they're looking at Johnny Depp for...
Jesus.
No.
Altair?
No. Da Vinci. Leo. Yeah.
What? Why?
RDJ as Da Vinci.
What? That's Robert Downey Jr. You said Johnny Depp.
I meant Robert Downey Jr., sorry.
I was gonna
I'm
say.
even more perplexed. Why?
Ah,
Why? Why Robert Downey Jr.?
Because he basically just improvises all of his roles in movies anyways.
He was a bad Sherlock Holmes. He's gonna be a bad...
I think he was an alright Sherlock Holmes.
Nah, I don't like it.
That was also like...
He can't do a British accent. What's the point in trying to make him do an Italian one? Or is he even going to try? Or is this going to be the shitty old Animus that doesn't actually change accents?
We upgraded the Animus
Okay.
firmware. We can do accents now.
hold on. And this is where I want to bring Assassin's Creed Unity into the fold.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
The
here...
French people who speak
Hold on. We've got Ubisoft, Montreal, a very French city here in Canada, right?
Yeah, you get to meet them in the fourth game.
You've got Ubisoft in general, which is a French company, and from France, we've got Assassin's Creed Unity, which takes place in France. And we've got all the people in Assassin's Creed Unity with British accents. Where did this go wrong?
Yeah, I know. What was the line of thinking here?
French! We're French, they're French, this is a French
Like,
game.
let's see here.
French. English! That's exactly what we need.
First game
Well,
had...
maybe they were just thinking, what's a European accent that speaks English? The British!
But they're all French. It just doesn't make any sense to me, you know? Like,
Obviously, they hired a not quite so French guy to decide who gets to voice act what.
It's like...
They hired a Chinese guy for that. The Chinese guy's like, they all sound the same to me.
there are many faiths, religions, and beliefs. They put
Except
that big
France.
warning.
Apparently they don't believe in France.
There's no France here. France is blasphemy. We don't allow that in our building.
But we're in Quebec. Shut your mouth. I don't know. To me, that just made absolutely no sense to have a game from a French company in the Frenchest part of Canada.
The Frenchest part of Canada?
Well, actually, Montreal's pretty English, but
Yeah, no,
Exactly.
I was in Montreal's BioWare, and Gameloft, and pretty much nobody there spoke a word of French.
No, but it's still in a French province. Let's put it that way. And Montreal is still French in
Sure.
a sense. Again, Ubisoft itself is French from
Mhm.
France, but English. I don't know where along the communication lines of all these French things happen. Like, oh, here, let's talk to head office. Oh, head office talks to this one. This one talks to that one, and somewhere in the communication mix of that, of all
It's
the
like-
Ubisoft said English accents. So
I guess Yves,
British are
whatever
coming.
his
The
name
British are
is,
coming.
Yves Guillemot, he answers to an Englishman. Or he answers to an American.
What?
He must. That's the only explanation.
but
for
he's
this.
CEO.
Shadowy underbelly. I don't know.
It must be the rest of the stockholders then.
Yeah.
You know?
Farewell, my friends. We are making a game in the Assassin's Creed universe. We'd like to set it in La France. I don't think American audiences will.
Appreciate
Well, you
the
know.
French accents.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they like Italians because Italians are sexy. They like Arabs because they just assume they're better than them. And everybody, well,
And pirates are just pirates, man.
and pirates are just pirates. I mean, the Pirates of the Caribbean did incredibly well. The
You're
chart
very
said they
good,
did well. It
much
did chart. Like, look at the chart. It did well. It did well.
Yeah, I don't.
So
the
French,
Fr-
but they hate French people.
Nobody liked the French people. Not even the French people liked the French people.
Everybody talked about the boats. Where are the boats in this game?
That's for
Well, that's in another game with an Irish guy. Okay. Well, if they're not in this, then they can't have French accents. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, it makes perfect sense. Look at the chart. That's what it comes back to with corporate fuckheads. It's like, look at the chart. The chart says this. The chart says this. The chart says this. This demographic will not approve of
sometimes
that.
it's
No
not-
women in video games. That's the rule. That's the rule. Nobody plays video games for women.
Sometimes it's the
Or French
graph,
people.
not the chart.
Well, the graph is the
The
graph,
graph
is
is reserved for the big decisions.
well, the graph. No, the graph is the chart's little brother.
But it's still reserved for the big
We
decisions.
bring him along to parties, but we don't really let him into the office. He's our poster boy. He's you, Eve. He's you. You're the graph. We're the chart.
But yeah. Anyway, sorry. That was our little tangent for this time.
Well, I had fun. I got to improv being an asshole.
I
The chart.
say we move into the challenges for the upcoming week.
Yeah.
And so, this is where we come to a change that we've made for this week, and maybe we'll keep it, we're not sure yet.
Yeah.
And we've decided to set goals for ourselves this week. Unrelated to just a random challenge, but, actually see if what we can do in this next week for our project. So, anyone want to start?
No.
Okay, I guess I'll start.
I have to
I've
think about it.
been trying to do Blender before classes started, and I've kind of fallen behind on that. So what I think I want to do is finish off this last tutorial that I just did, that I haven't been able to finish yet, and then move into the next section of videos and tutorials and get that next one done. So I think that's my next goal, is to finish the next tutorial. That way, that helps with the 3D modeling eventually. As soon as I get to that rigging part, I want to get into the rigging. Actually, what I really want to get into is the frickin' UVing, but that is also taking me a little bit of time.
UVing is, in my opinion, one of the least enjoyable parts of 3D modeling, and rigging is one of the hardest parts of 3D modeling. But that's my preferred part of the 3D modeling, is rigging. I think the goal I'm going to try and set for myself is I'm going to try and make 3 different designs for a spinning fire trap for the level,
Cool.
so that we can deliberate over which one is the best one.
Cool. So you're gonna finish off the ones that you've been sort of working, sort of working.
and then sort of like pick and choose which one's the best or what details from which one are better.
Cool.
Just like last week, I'm going to have to edit out a long blank silence while I try to figure out what I can do. I guess I could try to get back into at least writing down some ideas, because a lot of what I do is just come up with conceptual designs, right? Like, very basic, like the progression of the level. Oh, you know what? I'm going to have a framework for the puzzle, for the water level. I'm going to figure out, at the very least, I'm going to lay down exactly what the character, or what the player character is going to be able to do at that point in the game. Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
So I think this will help us move forward a little more.
Yeah.
Because it's out there, we have the reference to it, and someone can call us out on it if we
Yeah.
don't hit it, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
But let's end on a better note, and let's go for the playlist of the week.
Yes, the playlist.
So,
The playlist.
mine.
Young lady, open your mouth. No, that other one. When I'm sick, I can do a much better Zoidberg.
I don't know if this
I am actually gonna put a bit of Daft Punk by Joe Jeremiah off of YouTube.
Oh, good.
The first mix. So
Nice.
I think more people should see that because I think it's actually a really well done mix of Daft Punk. Well, I don't know if to call it a mix of Daft Punk, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You're just gonna stare at me? Staring contest.
No.
Lodge, I think you should do some Nightwish this week.
Yes.
I've decided on my song. My song is one of my personal favorites. It's Slaying the Dreamer by Nightwish. It's one of the best of the
Cool.
old Nightwish songs.
Now I kind of want to choose a Nightwish song.
You can. Nightwish is pretty good. I like
Aim
it.
for new Nightwish,
Actually,
you're gonna pick a Nightwish
Yeah,
song.
if
I
we're-
don't know a lot of new Nightwish. That's
Actually,
okay. I like all the
I'm gonna
old stuff.
change mine then. If we're gonna do a Nightwish theme.
Nah, we're not gonna do a Nightwish theme. I was just
I
saying,
really
like,
like this Nightwish song.
well, you could change it.
Save it for next week.
Fine.
Like, whatever. If you like, I could just edit out the part where you say,
No,
"Hey, I'm gonna."
you already made a decision. Your decision is final.
Or not.
Go.
I mean, I'm in control of the
Go.
next. Ah, you're gonna hit me.
No, I was pointing at you.
This feels like Pirates of the Caribbean all over again.
Well, what's your song? I'll do it.
Oh, fucking Alestorm. You are a pirate.
Alrighty then.
God.
Have you heard that?
I have.
I think I have.
Alestorm is a Scottish pirate metal band, and they're awesome. And every album they do a joke. They do a cover song. One of them was, well, maybe you know that internet meme of that kids show, Crazy Town, I think it is.
Yes.
Yup.
Yar har fiddly dee.
Yeah, being a pirate is all right with me. Well, they did a cover of that song, and it's awesome. It's really, really good, and they changed some of it up to be like way more piratey, and I love it. I love it so much. They also did a cover of a Stan Rogers song, which I was much less appreciative of. It was Barrett's Privateers. That one does not translate so well,
No.
especially when they changed it to "Oh, I'm a broken man on the Halifax pier." They changed it to "drunken."
No. That
No,
doesn't work.
yeah, no, and it's
No.
terrible.
That doesn't. Yeah,
It's
no.
not as good.
No.
Original version is a beautiful song.
I love.
I'm not gonna put-
I love the original of that song.
I'm not gonna put this in the playlist, but if you feel like it, put on some Stan Rogers and just gorgeous voice. Taken way before his time. Although he was a hero when he did it. He helped a bunch of people get out of a crashed plane and then he died in the fire. His son
Wow.
sounds just like him. Like,
I didn't know that's
it's
how
scary.
he went. But
Oh yeah,
wow.
that's how he went. That's the story, at least. I think my dad told me that. Might not have been. Maybe that's just something I made up. But I'm pretty sure that's what he told me.
Good to know that you are an excellent source of valid information.
I mean, Stompin' Tom had a robot leg.
What?
What? No, never mind.
Anyway, this has been this week's episode of the Tewb by New.B Studio. Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Like and subscribe to this video, please. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week then.
And remember, we are Groot.
And keep your stick on the ice.